Hey there folks, Pliskin by 51mm, and today I'm doing a video on the latest Magpul 30 rounder AR15 mag I have purchased. I purchased this yesterday, or the day before yesterday. And this is a Magpul mag that has the window that lets you see how many rounds you've got. It's a Gen M3. As you can see there. Let me compare it to some of my other Magpul 30 rounders that I've got on hand. Take this lid off so I don't smash my AR. So that's one of my other ones. This is a Gen... it doesn't say. Must be the other one I've purchased, because I purchased another 30 rounder the other day. I just didn't do a video on it. And then here I have a Gen M2 loaded with full metal jacket. I also have this one painted. I may paint this one, I just don't know what color. This one, painting it would be kind of redundant because it has the window, and that's kind of there for a reason. So yeah, but this is my new magazine. Purchased it Friday, I do believe. So we'll go ahead and do a little fit test, see if it fits in my AR-15's mag well. I'm sure it will, but you know, just to be sure. And you know, make sure it locks the bolt back and it locks up and all that. Oh, and real quick, I got for my AR, keep this in at the 20 rounder Magpul. This is also a Gen M3 magazine, so I keep that one in my AR-15 at all times. Alright, so here I've got my DPMS Oracle. I'm going to put the new Magpul mag in it now. At some point yesterday or last night, I messed up my right shoulder. It hurts like a motherfucker today. Pardon the language, but it hurts. It hurts to moving it up. But like right there, that's alright, but I go up past that. Oh God, oh, whew. I don't know what I did to it, but anyway, I'm not going to be... I'm going to hold it with my left arm and manipulate the controls and stuff with my right. So, okay, so the rifle is clear. No magazine in there. No bullets. The chamber is clear. Alright, so we'll put the magazine in. Alright, it locked up. Yep, she's locked up in there. I'm pulling on it. It's not coming out. Alright, let's see if it will lock the bolt to the rear. Alright, so it did indeed lock the bolt to the rear on my AR. And lets the bolt go home when I hit the mag release. Now let's see how easy it drops free. Here, with my holding it with my injured arm. Oh, so it drops free pretty good. Yep, so that'd make quick mag change pretty easy. I did notice when I put it in there, it does have a bit of wobble back and forward. That might be a thing that all of them do, and I'm just not aware of it. Let me put my 20 rounder in there and see if it does that as well. Yep, so that's nothing. That's nothing new. Let's see if it does this with this. I think this is a Gen 1 Magpul here, because it doesn't say Gen M3. Well, it won't lock up on a loaded mag. So I'm gonna do something There we go. This one wiggles, but I think it don't wiggle as much as this one. This one's got a little bit more wiggle than the first gen. Whew, gotta give that arm a break. So it will lock up in the gun and hold the bolt to the rear, and when you press the bolt release, it will go home with that mag in it, so that's all good. Alright, well, now let's see if it will take 30 rounds in it. Here I put 30 rounds in the mag. Got sawdust on him, don't want that. Let's see here. One. I do this with my new mags to ensure for a fact that they will take at least 30 rounds before I take it to the range and try to shoot it. That way I know beforehand that, like, I was able to get at least 30 rounds in it, so that I know the magazine isn't messed up. Oh, and looky here, it's got an orange spring there that comes down, and see there it's on 5, so that tells me that there is 5 rounds in this magazine. So that would be nice to know if I was out shooting and I happened to look down at that window. It'd be like, okay, I'm at 5 rounds. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah. That'd be kind of like where 10's at. Of course, the number 10 ain't there, but here's 15. So you could infer that that's 10 because 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just kind of count in your head. So if I put 5 more in there, that orange colored part of the spring ought to be on 15. So let's see if it does it. See if it can, if it counts correctly. Because I have seen those one magazines. Uh-oh, getting hung up here. I hope that's me. Yep. Okay, let's see if that was... Yeah, that was me. Okay. I know they did have them one magazines. The company came out with them or something, but they had like a little roll counter down here. Kind of like one of them old analog clocks or them old digital clocks, so where the number would spin. Like it would spin in. And those did not count the rounds in the magazine accurately. I remember a guy did a review on them once, like it was saying he had like maybe 5 bullets left when he only had like 2. So we're gonna see. See, I put another one in there. That's 11. So let's put 4 more in there and see if it gets to 15 and counts accurately. See, that's 2. 3. Uh-oh. Okay, some of that's me. Alright, yeah. It's a little high, but it's basically right there on that number 15. So, for the most part, it does count accurately in the window how many rounds you've got left. Alright, so, and that's a good thing it kept count too, because sitting there I already kind of forgot how many I'd put in. But it's 15 exactly, so let's go to 25, see if it will count to 25. And you can see here the follower starting to show up in the window, the actual follower. So when I start pushing down, we'll start seeing rounds come down into the window. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and uh-oh, 25, there we go. All right, yep. The red part of the spring, or orange part of the spring, is literally on the number 25. So yes, these do count accurately in the window. And it's really cool being able to see the bullets come down into the mag through that window too. That's pretty neat. And notice too, like it says I've got 25 there, but it's like at 15, so it's like it tells you, okay, if you shoot like 10 shots or so, you'll be at, this will go back up to 15. So it's kind of counts that way too, in a way. All right, let's get to go to 40. Got 5 more. $30. Go to 30. Uh-oh. That might be it. See, it's below that, so that might be 30. Well, it won't go down no further, so I'm assuming I put 5 in there. So that is the 30 rounder PMAG Gen 3 window magazine, fully loaded. And it did accurately count the little orange part of the follower spring. Went to 5, 15, 25 consecutively. Alright, let's take them out, see if it will pop them out of there. I'm hoping I'm getting this where you guys can see it good. I apologize, I'm cockeyed the opposite direction of my camera. My camera was about dead, and it's on the charger right now, so I gotta have it opposite of the way I normally do. That way it can charge. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to film this. So let's take them out here. Well, I'll just leave them down here so that way I can count physically after I'm done to ensure that it was 30 bullets that I did put in the mag. Because if it didn't put all 30 in, I'm thinking it did. But if it didn't, I'll know something's probably up with the magazine. I'll go back and count all these off camera. Although you guys can probably count them as I take them out. See, that's the thing with bullets and magazines. You can sit here, I've seen guys do it, I've done it myself. You'll be taking these in or out of a gun or a magazine, these bullets, and you will start talking like I'm doing right now, and you will lose count. It's happened to me many times. You lose count, put more bullets in than you thought, or not as many. Because it's just something that happens. You just start putting them in, you lose count, and then you just go till it's empty, till it's full, basically. All right, so that's looking to be 30 shell count. I'll count off camera and then come back. All right, so it did indeed. My new magazine, did indeed take 30 rounds altogether, so it should function well on my AR when I finally get out and shoot him. When I take him out and do a mag test, a function test, we're starting to see some bullets and stuff come back in stock in 224 caliber. So that's 224 is the diameter of a 223 bullet. It's actually .224, the physical bullet. But yeah, starting to see some more bullets come back online. I actually think we're good. I could probably actually take my AR out and plink a little bit. I wouldn't want to do it much, but just, you know, enough to do a range test for this wouldn't hurt anything. So my new magazine seems like it's, here, I'll just leave it out here where y'all can see it. The new magazine seems like it's going to be A-OK for range test function. And in other news, where I bought this magazine and this box of Federal Dove and Small Game, I bought these at a gun store out of town. And I have been frequenting that gun store. I mean, it's like out of town, like it's in a whole nother city. I've been frequenting that gun store the last couple months, and that's where I bought the 7.62 by 51 millimeter PPU M80 ball ammo from, 145 grain full metal jacket. That's been a few weeks ago, but I bought that ammo there. He's starting to get cleaned out, sadly, but he did still have a lot of ammo. I was in there yesterday checking around. He has a ton of shotgun ammo, and I was hoping to find some deer slugs. Deer slugs would be nice, but buckshot for my Winchester M1200. But I wasn't able to find any, so I bought this 12 gauge number 8 shot Federal Dove and Small Game ammo. So I'll take a few of these shells out and let you guys see them. Nothing spectacular about them. They're no different than any other shotgun shell. These are just 8 shot, when in the past I've been shooting 7.5 shot, I believe. Let me go back and get one of the boxes in the back of the garage here. Yeah, I have been, the stuff I was getting at Walmart, back when Walmart was holding ammo, was Federal Universal shot shells, heavy lead load, 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inches overall shell, 1200 feet per second velocity, 1 1/8 ounce, and 1.5 or 7.5 inch or 7.5 shot. You know, the actual projectiles. So this one has a 3 1/4 dram, so I'll have to see how them do out of my M1200, my Winchester model M1200. I could probably afford to shoot 3 shots because I have a lot of shotgun ammo. I bought up a bunch of it before the election, back when Walmart was still carrying ammo, when they were. Now see, here's the thing I don't understand. All these local gun shops and stuff, and I shouldn't really be surprised by this, you know, considering how Walmart is, and who owns them, by and large, as a corporation. All these little gun shops and stuff, ammo is scarce, but they are still getting, you know, loaded Federal shells. Walmart, on the other hand, I haven't seen ammo in it since like the last week of October 2020. Something tells me, and I have read it, I have read that Walmart has been trying to, or they had a plan to initially weed out their loaded ammo, or their ammo in general, rifle, all of it. That's what I read that on a post a while back, and I think the pandemic gave them the perfect storm to enact their little diabolical anti-gun agenda, and just to get rid of all the loaded ammo. There's still firearms available in the Walmart I'm at. There's still rifles, but ain't no ammo. So, moral of the story is, there is ammo out there. You just gotta go look for it. And be prepared. I mean, well, this wasn't, just for 25 shots, this wasn't too expensive. This is only like $8. But I had to pay like 16 cents. No, it wasn't 16. It was like $11 for this and then $8 for that. It came out to be a little good chunk of change. But hell, I was like, I got, you know, I need to get buy the 30 rounders here before Uncle Joe and Kamala Hair Ass, or Camel Hair Ass, I should say, finally get some shit through, which I hope they don't, but these idiots ain't wanting to stop. So anyway, I figured I'd do this little video showing up some stuff that I've got gun wise. Tomorrow, the weather's nice out right now, but tomorrow I might be heading out to my grandma and grandpa's. I have not seen the two of them since the 4th of July. So, I'll be heading out there, and I may take my 1200, my Winchester M1200, and I like a cardboard box, and do like pattern testing with this ammo. And then I may be taking a my Marlin 15YN as well, just to plink some 22s. Because even though I could probably, I've said this before, but you know, I could probably load back my 223 ammo. I really don't want to have to shoot it up and then strain resources, unless I'm doing some testing, like load testing and whatnot. I'm also thinking about doing a 22 long rifle AR15 build. You know, as I, you know, gather funds and stuff. I'm looking at Model 1 sales. They have a 20-inch upper M16 style 22 long rifle AR15. It's to the same dimensions and specs as a 5.56 AR, but it's chambered in 22 long rifle instead of 5.56 223. And I'm thinking about doing that. All I'd have to do is just buy a AR15 receiver by itself, and then just, because they sell them as parts kits. You get the upper, all the internals, the stock and the pistol grip and all that, and then you just have to put it together and supply your own receiver at home and basically just build it. So I've been thinking about doing that. That way I could have a full-length semi-auto rifle, but it's not in the more now harder to find centerfire cartridges. Me and my dad have plenty of 22 LR, so that's something I'm planning on doing. Well, anyway, guys, it's Pliskin by 51mm. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I should be having more coming as the weather improves and things are moving forward. So anyway, till next time, catch y'all later.